Body cam video shows what a law officer faced while trying to get through the flames of an eastern Washington wildfire. And the latest plans have been released for a new aquatic center in East Yakima. We'll give you a look coming up.
And hey, it's Labor Day, and we have a mild Labor Day ahead. I'll get you ready for your holiday and the week ahead in my First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Labor Day. It's the unofficial, Riles, last day of summer.
Oh my goodness.
Unofficial. Memorial Day to Labor Day. But
hope everyone has it off. If you don't, hope you're having a great Monday.
Yeah, join us as working stiffs. But did you have a nice weekend, Riley?
I had a fantastic weekend. Did a little bit of traveling as the summer wraps up.
I think a lot of people did.
It was very warm. It was very warm. I went over to Portland, and it was uncharacteristically, I would say, warm.
And it's going to be staying warm-ish, but still we're a little bit below our average for this time of year, and we're going to stay that way for the time being. Let's take a look outside, and Riley, always good to have you with us, filling in for Jill.
Thank you.
And we have a beautiful, nice day ahead. Very mild, though, but we look to be staying dry. I was driving back from Spokane yesterday, hit a bunch of showers on the way here, but none of that for the next couple of days. So we are looking at plenty of sunshine for our areas today, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage in there, but highs are going to be in those mid-70s as we stay pretty well below our average, and it's going to continue to be that way for at least the week ahead, though we are going to get close to our averages as we get to our weekend. So folks, more sunshine as the day goes on. Again, a little bit cooler in the lovely Walla Walla region. So folks, we're looking at a pretty mild Labor Day ahead, breezy at times, nice and dry weekend, or week ahead. I'll get you ready for all of that. That's in my forecast. It's coming up. But for right now, we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. Level 3 evacuation orders are in place for those near the Bensel fire in Umatilla County near Hermiston. Anyone north of Bensel and Progress Road up to the river, along with residents of east of Bud Draper Road up to and including Salmon Point are encouraged to leave immediately. A shelter has been opened at 1705 East Airport Road in Hermiston. The fire broke out Sunday afternoon and additional resources were called in after the fire began jumping roads. It is currently threatening power lines, but no word yet on what caused the fire. We'll continue to bring you updates here and on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Fire crews are still at the scene of a wildfire that broke out Friday near Findlay. The Yellow Pit fire has now burned 1,500 acres as of early Sunday morning. At last check, the scene was 51% contained. State fire assistance is being provided to help local firefighters. At this time, there are no evacuation orders in place, but the wildfire is proving to be a threat to area crops, power poles, and the BNSF railway in the area. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. However, officials with Benton County Fire District 1 say it may have been started by a vehicle in the area. New body camera video shows what one law officer experienced during the Oregon fire near the community of Elk. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says Deputy Britton Morgan forgot he had the body camera running amid the chaos of the heavy smoke and fire. He had been notifying people in the area to evacuate and then had to drive through the flames. The video shows his harrowing experience with heavy smoke and flames on both sides of the road, severely limiting visibility. According to the sheriff's office, the deputy kept in contact with another deputy who also helped people evacuate from the fire. We have the entire body camera video on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Firefighters working the Oregon fire have been patrolling the perimeter of the blaze with an infrared camera. That will allow them to see any hidden hotspots which might remain despite recent rain and lower temperatures. Containment has improved to about 88%. No word on what sparked this fire. Meanwhile, firefighters continue to mop up their efforts over the weekend on the Gray Fire near Medical Lake. Despite rain and cooler temperatures, firefighters still keep finding pockets of heat and smoldering debris. but fire crews have made significant progress. That fire is now 97% contained. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Fire crews from the Kennewick Fire Department were dispatched to a reported couch on fire Sunday afternoon. Callers reported the fire appearing to be spreading to a commercial building at 3606 West Clearwater. KFD arrived and quickly extinguished the fire. Officers from the Kennewick Police Department were called due to the suspicious nature of the fire. There were no witnesses available, and the exact cause of the fire is unknown. There were no injuries to any firefighters or civilians, and owners of the building were contacted about the fire. A semi-truck crashed near the Kennewick side of the Blue Bridge Saturday. At this time, it's unknown what caused the crash. The semi-trailer was tipped over on the shoulder of 395 just before the Blue Bridge. It has since been cleared. It's unknown if there are any injuries. The city of Yakima is pushing forward with a plan to build an aquatic center at Martin Luther King Jr. Park. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us they're halfway through with the design, which includes something for everyone.
After years without easy access to a pool, East Yakima kids are getting closer to having an aquatic center at Martin Luther King Jr. Park, something the city says is about more than just improving their quality of life.
Every year or so, we have a drowning in our community, which is unacceptable. And having an area for us to continue to do swim lessons like we do at Franklin Pool and like we do at Lions Pool is critical for this facility.
One that puts a focus on the community.
And one other thing that was critical to the ad hoc group was a restroom for the park users, not just for those that utilize the pool.
More than just a pool with space for lap swimming and water walking, the aquatic center will have giant slides, spray features, and zero depth entry.
We have a ninja cross, which is kind of climbing across water. There's some volleyball area, a basketball area as well, and just lots of fun things for a lot of people to do.
Including outside the pool with grassy areas, shade, space for food trucks and vending machines, and a community room.
For the community to use for parties or meetings or even for trainings for our lifeguards.
The budget for the project, $1 million for design, paid for by a state legislative grant. The cost for construction estimated at $10 million, with $3 million coming from the city, $3 million from the county, a little over $1 million from the state, and the rest paid for by donations and grants.
We're working on a brochure, a flyer that we'll be able to give to people. This is in draft form, but we're hoping to have that here in another couple weeks that can go out for that capital campaign.
To get the additional funding needed to give East Yakima kids a place to play, grow, and learn how to keep themselves safe. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
The goal is to have the design finalized by the end of 2023, begin construction in 2024, and hopefully have the aquatic center open by summer 2025. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for a quick look at the weather.
Still dark on your Labor Day morning. Hope you have it off, folks, and we are looking at a very nice day ahead. I'll get you ready for that in my first alert weather forecast coming right up.
And before you head out on the river this Labor Day, it's important to be aware of the risks of toxic algae. We'll tell you what you need to know coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Hey there, it's Kara here from the Bistro. I wanted to share with you our tuna tacos and our shrimp tacos. These are our version of the fish tacos, and we're all trying to make healthier decisions with our eating. These fish tacos and shrimp tacos are delicious. The first thing we want to do is get a little oil down on the grill or butter. I'm using an olive oil, canola oil blend, and then we're going to stack our tortillas. Just about a minute on each side. So I am using a 26-30 size on the shrimp. And then I'm going to season them pretty generously with an Old Bay style seasoning. Now we're going to turn the shrimp. We're going to come back to our tortillas. You want to put a little bit of cabbage on the bottom. I'm going to pull them off the grill. Now we're going to add pico de gallo. And then we top with our chipotle sauce. And then we rough chop some cilantro and finish with that. They're light but filling and full of flavor. About a year and a half ago at the bistro, we brought in a tap cooler and have beer available on tap. Make sure when you're ordering lunch and dinner that you pair a delicious local beer that we have here on tap.
Craving an action-packed stack of game-changing, meaty, cheesy sauciness? Taco Time's Taco Cheeseburger. You're welcome. When you know what you want, anytime it's taco time.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers from a technology perspective. We do what we say every single day.
Next 5, Derek Huff from Dancing with the Stars, plus Shinedown performs. And Tuesday, we're kicking off an all-new season of Live with Kelly and Mark.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, the opioid overdose reversal medication Narcan will be available without prescription nationwide this month, and that means it will be legal to stock in vending machines. In Oregon, there are already vending machines installed in the lobby of Clackamas County Jail and at the County Transition Center and at the Oregon City Parole and Probation Office. Officials say they're doing everything they can to make it easy for people to get their hands on the potentially life-saving medication.
We wanted a way to bring very low barrier access to Narcan to the community, but not just for individuals suffering with substance use disorder, also their family members or the people they interact with the most, right?
Advocates are hoping the machines will encourage more people to carry Narcan because they're free and users don't have to give any identifying information or talk to anyone in person in order to get it. And the opioid epidemic is just one of the many things contributing to an increased workload for healthcare professionals, and that can mean long waits in the emergency room. A hospital in Springfield, Oregon is now offering a reservation system for the ER, and it's not for immediate emergencies, but for people who are in relatively stable condition. It can be easier to wait at home rather than sitting in a hospital waiting room.
Improves our efficiency, so we can spread out the arrivals and we can kind of know when people are coming. We are able to see about 85% of the in-quicker patients within 15 minutes of their arrival.
People are sick that come to the emergency room, and you don't want to necessarily be sitting around somebody hacking and coughing and sneezing and potentially putting yourself at risk if you don't have to. You know, there's no sense to sit around a waiting room to get sicker. So, you know.
The system only lets you schedule visits for the current day. It also shows the current wait time in the emergency room to help people understand if it's quite busy. Well, as a lot of people may be heading out to the river for Labor Day today, the Benton Franklin Health District is warning everyone to pay attention to the signs warning about toxic algae at Howard Amon Swim Beach in Richland. Tests first showed the contamination 3 weeks ago, and the health district says the latest results today show there's still a lot more toxic algae than is safe for recreational use. Coming up, severe rain at this year's Burning Man Festival leaves tens of thousands stranded in knee-deep mud. And folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast as we slowly wake up on this Labor Day holiday. Good Morning Northwest returns right after this.
Take off on a flight over a magic place filled with cherries and so much more.
It's 35 farmers, about 2,000 acres of fruit trees. And then, of course, an assortment of veggies and berries, and you name it.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel. The way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Next.
Smiling first can help someone find the courage to do the same.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-521-6673. That's 1-800-521-6673 or go to vacutrim.com.
What you doing out there?
Taking the scenic route. I know this looks like a summer blockbuster, but this is a Nissan sales event tag. With 5 drive modes, this Nissan Rogue gives the performance of a lifetime. Now comes the real star of the show.
Now get a low $419 per month lease or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to Labor Day. Hope you have the day off and slowly waking up this morning, but folks, we've got just a little bit of folks on the road and we're looking at a very nice day ahead indeed. Looking at our radar, we did have some area showers yesterday, but those have moved on, pretty much still sticking just to the east, and we've seen quite a bit of shower activity rolling through the east, but our area is staying mostly dry, and they're going to continue to be that way as we move into the next couple of days. Even the showers from the east will be getting out, and as we head into tomorrow, many people heading back to work or school tomorrow or Wednesday. Just looking very nice, partly cloudy to mostly sunny conditions, and those are going to continue for the next couple of days, if not into our weekend. So folks, just very nice conditions are on the way. So current temperatures, we're almost in the 60s across the board, all the way from 67 in the Tri-Cities down to 56 in Ellensburg. So folks, starting to get a little bit cooler in our morning hours, and we're going to continue, of course, as we move along in the month of September to see those conditions continually moving down. Now for our highs, we are going to be well below our average, right around 5 to 10 degrees for all of our cities today, and then just slowly getting up into near our average on Saturday. So for all our areas, we should be seeing mid to lower 80s, possibly some upper 70s in there for Friday through Saturday. So a nice weekend is on the way. Our second full weekend of September. So winds are going to be a factor today, a little bit heavier in the mid-Columbia and the Blues, 10 to 20 mile per hour, even exceeding that in Pendleton. But do get ready for a bit of a blustery day. The good news is these winds are still coming in from the southwest. That is helpful with our smoke, and it's going to continue to be from there at least into our weekend. And we're going to see much lighter winds starting tomorrow and we're going to more or less stay there until we get to Sunday. But pretty nominal winds. We did see winds pick up pretty robustly yesterday, but settling down, but still a little breezy today, and seeing just very nice conditions when it comes to the smoke. So our allergy forecast, trees in the moderate zone. Other than that, looking very nice. Chenopod's and composites are our allergens for the day. So today we are in the lower to upper 70s, kind of across the board. 78 for Yakima, 72 for Ellensburg. Over in the mid-Columbia, right around the mid to upper 70s. Hanford, our hot spot at 80 degrees. And over in the Blue Mountain region, mid to lower 70s. So folks, a little chilly out there today for your Labor Day. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies for our week ahead. And again, folks, overnight lows right around those mid to lower 50s, starting to cool down significantly there. But mid to lower 80s to upper 70s for the week ahead, and looking to stay dry. Tri-Cities area, pretty much the same story. So folks, what you see almost is what you get today. Maybe just a little bit more cloud coverage today, but for the week ahead, highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s, plenty of sunshine, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, and dry conditions. So folks, hope you have a chance to get outside and enjoy your Labor Day. It should be a mild but nice day ahead.
Millions of Americans are enjoying this Labor Day weekend with family, friends, and food. But that's not the case for about 70,000 people who were stranded in Nevada. The annual Burning Man Festival got soaked by major rains, trapping tens of thousands of attendees in the Black Rock Desert. John Lawrence reports.
So much water. We are flooded.
The 2023 Burning Man Festival got pounded with severe weather over the weekend, leaving behind ankle-deep mud for roughly 70,000 attendees.
Here's what it looks like on your feet. It's horrible. Everything is wet. Everything is muddy.
The location of the annual event, the Black Rock Desert, received 2 to 3 months worth of rain Friday and Saturday.
We're going to be stuck here at least a couple days. This is nuts.
At one point, festival officials were stopping people from entering or exiting the area, but many of those trapped lent a hand to those in need.
Everybody was being really wonderful. It's a great community. People were helping each other, offering food and water and shelter to those who needed it. And if anything, I think it probably made the core community a lot stronger.
The Pershing County Sheriff's Office released a statement saying it is investigating a death that occurred during the rainstorm, and relatives of the victim have been notified. According to a White House official, President Joe Biden has been briefed on the matter, and the administration is working with state and local officials. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The highlight of the event, the Man Burn, couldn't take place Sunday night as originally scheduled due to those weather conditions. It is now set to take place this evening. It's the end of an era in the music world. Iconic singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett has died. According to a statement on his social media, Buffett passed away Friday night and was surrounded by his family, friends, music, and dogs. The statement went on to say that he, quote, lived his life like a song till the very last breath. No cause of death was released. Buffett was known for his laid-back music, and his greatest hits included Margaritaville and It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere. Over the course of his career, he won 2 Country Music Association awards and was twice nominated for the Grammy Awards. He was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2006. According to his website, Buffett was preparing to release a new record. He leaves behind his wife and 3 children. Jimmy Buffett was 76 years old. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a Colorado couple chooses a unique venue to tie the knot, but it's a place that has a lot of history for the two of them.
Who do you call if you've been injured in an accident? Call the law firm which has collected over $80 million for its injured clients. For over 30 years, the team at Allen Brecky Law Offices have been representing the rights of accident victims.
I'm a top-notch dresser, 1-2 stepper, still got the belt, don't buckle under pressure.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall.
I am wearing plaid.
And I'm wearing a cardigan.
I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back.
I just love fall.
Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved. DQ, happy tastes good.
The average cost of hearing aids is nearly $5,000, but now you can buy a full pair of rechargeable, wireless, nearly invisible, easy to use, and comfortable hearing devices for only $99, but only from Audient.
It's easy to use.
They're small.
A pair of $99 Audient Atoms can be sold over the phone without having to see a doctor or audiologist. Call to order.
1-800-617-3809.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
I'm a top-notch dresser, 1-2 stepper, still got the belt, don't buckle under pressure. I keep going up.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Who do you call if you've been injured in an accident? Call the law firm which has collected over $80 million for its injured clients. For over 30 years, the team at Allen Brecky Law Offices have been representing the rights of accident victims.
This newscast sponsored by Dairy Queen.
Most schools across the country are closed for Labor Day weekend, but one classroom in Denver was in session Saturday for a very special wedding ceremony between two alumni.
Trevor and Lexa Baisley, I like that, tied the knot in room 300 of the Daniels College of Business on campus. It's the same classroom where they met for the first time. Officiating the wedding was a group effort. 4 of their close friends took turns reading throughout the ceremony.
The bride and groom both wanted their ceremony at DU because that's where their love story started. Their special wedding spot even has more than love at first sight. The business school is also where Trevor's dad taught for over 30 years.
Oh, look at that. I thought we were taking, I thought we were going to hear from them. We were just enchanted by the story. And again, folks, that's very sweet. And just, yes. Whatever works for the couple, if that's what they want to do, that's their special day, right?
Exactly. When I got married this summer, we chose a spot that was not significant to either of us so that we could make it significant to the both of us. So it was kind of new for both of us.
So blazing a new trail.
Exactly.
I had friends who got married in Italy because one was from the United States and one was from Australia. So they made everybody travel instead of just one group. So
exactly. It's perfect.
Yeah. Do what you want. All right, folks, quick look outside. I'll get you ready for your Labor Day in my first alert weather forecast that's coming right up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, authorities are continuing to search for the fugitive who escaped from the Chester County Prison in Pennsylvania. And gun violence breaks out at a high school football game in Baton Rouge, claiming the life of a 16-year-old.
In today's Tech Bites, a new handheld gaming PC. Lenovo has introduced the Legion Go, which can run computer games right in the palm of your hand. It's set to rival the popular Steam Deck. Lenovo's entry also has detachable controllers similar to the Nintendo Switch. The Go is available next month for $700. Apple reportedly came close to releasing a 14-inch iPad this year before scrapping the plan. According to Bloomberg, a major hurdle was making the switch from LCD to OLED displays, which are considerably more expensive for larger screens. Finally, Tesla has slashed prices on its Model S and Model X for the third time this year. The base price for the S is now about $75,000 and about $80,000 for the X. That means the X now qualifies for a tax credit under the Inflation Reduction Act. And here I thought Teslas would want to charge more. Those are your Tech Bites.
From big cities to small towns and on main streets across the U.S., you'll find PNC Bank, helping businesses both large and small, communities, and the people who live and work there grow and thrive. We're proud to call these places home, too. They're where we put down roots and where together we work to help move everyone's financial goals forward. PNC Bank.
With Allegra, allergies don't hold us back. Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. And unlike Zyrtec, it won't make us drowsy. Allegra gives you the fastest, non-drowsy 24-hour allergy relief so you can live your greatness.
Look at the skin, baby. She is glowing. She is one of one.
With new Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash, 95% of women had visibly better skin.
My skin is so much more moisturized.
See the difference with Olay.
Recently convicted murderer who escaped from a suburban Pennsylvania prison this week was reportedly seen in an area not far from the prison. And a tragedy at a high school football game in Baton Rouge when a 16-year-old was killed after a shooting broke out near the concession stands.
And a mild Labor Day is ahead. I'll get you ready for your holiday and, well, the upcoming week in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to, well, the holiday. Why are you up so early? But thank you so much for joining us. And maybe you have to work today. And, you know, sometimes it's fine to work on a holiday because you get either an extra day off or you get a little extra, you know, stuff. So
holiday pay.
Exactly, holiday pay. So hope you're having a good morning so far. How was your weekend, Riley? Everything good?
Weekend was good. Lots of sleep, some travel, kind of good way to spend the holiday weekend.
A little bit of everything, absolutely.
Yes.
And a lot of people out on the roads. It was busy on Friday.
Definitely.
Let's take a look outside. And folks, hope you're enjoying your morning so far. We're slowly waking up this morning, and folks, we're looking at very nice conditions today. A mild Monday indeed is ahead. Mostly sunny skies for Yakima. We're going to see a little bit of cloud coverage for some of our areas today, but still very nice conditions and highs mostly in the mid to lower 70s today. So staying mild, staying a bit chilly, a little more sunshine as the day goes on for the Tri-Cities. The good news, we are staying dry. So despite these mild conditions, also winds 10 to 20 mile per hour at times for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues, about 5 to 10 for the Yakima Valley. So a little bit of wind in there today. So folks, just a nice holiday. Hopefully you can get outside. Again, just some breezy conditions at times. So mild and sunny Labor Day, breezy at times, and a nice and dry week ahead. I'm going to tell you all about that in my full forecast. That's coming up, but for right now, we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. Now to the manhunt for a convicted killer after he escaped from prison. Authorities in one community outside Philadelphia are telling people to lock their doors after the man was seen on home surveillance video. ABC's Derek Dennis has the details.
This morning, a massive manhunt in the air and on the ground for Pennsylvania prison escapee Danilo Cavalcante, on the run since he broke out of the Chester County Prison last Thursday morning, at the time considered extremely dangerous.
Remain inside. Lock your doors. Lock your cars.
Authorities say Cavalcante escaped exactly 1 week after he was sentenced to life without parole for the stabbing death of his ex-girlfriend, Deborah Brandow, 38 times in front of her 2 young children. The search focusing on a rural residential area in suburban Pocopson Township, about 38 miles southwest of Philadelphia and about a mile and a half from the prison. It's where investigators believe he's hiding out.
It's a heavily wooded area consisting of over 271 homes. And it's not easy for our investigators to get through.
Cavalcante was last seen early Saturday on a home surveillance camera tiptoeing through someone's backyard. This was his last spotting, though authorities say there were more than 100 tips related to his possible whereabouts, including a number of home break-ins that Cavalcante may have carried out.
I just can't believe it, and I really hope that they catch him soon. I hope everybody's paying attention and locking their doors and staying alert.
Prison officials say they're still investigating how Cavalcante escaped, but they don't believe he had any help. In that surveillance video, he was seen with a backpack, though authorities say they don't know how he got it or what's in it. Police in Louisiana are investigating a deadly shooting that erupted during a high school football game near Baton Rouge. This happened during halftime of a game between Port Allen and Brusley High Schools on Friday night. Investigators say the gunfire killed a 16-year-old and wounded a 28-year-old. Police are in the early stages of their investigation. No one is in custody. Police say extra security was in place. Despite that, shots rang out and the game was called off after the shooting. The West Baton Rouge School Board released a statement that said in part it will increase security at schools for the foreseeable future. All 5 suspects in the Montgomery, Alabama riverfront brawl case have entered pleas of not guilty. According to court records, Mary Todd and Richard Roberts were the only ones who appeared in court. Todd is charged with third-degree assault, and Roberts is charged with 2 counts of third-degree assault. Zachary Shipman, Alan Todd, and Reggie Ray all waived their court appearances. Shipman and Todd are both charged with third-degree assault. Ray is charged with disorderly conduct. A trial date for all 5 has been set for September 26th. The fight between the white men and a Black River boat co-captain stemmed from a dispute over a dockside parking spot and quickly escalated into a brawl. A witness said a racial slur was used, but police say investigators looked into whether there was enough evidence to charge for a hate crime and the actions did not meet the criteria. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
Folks, we are looking at a very nice Labor Day ahead. Hope you have the day off. Even if not, should be seeing some sunshine and some pretty cool temperatures for this time of year. I'll have your forecast coming right up.
And on this Labor Day, workers continue to strike from coast to coast as unions are challenging companies on benefits, better wages, and how workers are treated.
Every 15 minutes, someone is involved in a semi-truck collision in the U.S. Whatever the cause, big trucks mean big crashes, resulting in serious, even fatal injuries, large medical bills, and loss of wages. If you've been injured in a crash with a big rig, call Abeta Nelson Injury Law today. We've handled the most big truck accidents in Central Washington over the last 40 years, recovering millions for our clients. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Buds and Blossoms 2 in Richland. Servicing the full Tri-Cities, we design custom arrangements for birthdays, weddings, funerals, and just because. Stop into Buds and Blossoms 2, home of the Big White Dogs, at 1310 Jadwin, Richland.
It's a factory-authorized clearance at Blue Compass RV. Before the 24s arrive, every 23 must go. Every reasonable offer will be accepted. All 23s come with an exclusive 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. A $5,000 value only Blue Compass can provide. If you ever dreamed of owning a new RV, now is your time. Every 23 must go at the factory-authorized clearance only at Blue Compass RV.
Hi, Jason Valentine for the Apple Valley News Now Great American Flag Swap. Bring your old tattered American flag to All City Transmission this Friday, and in exchange we'll give you a brand new flag as we celebrate America together.
At All City Transmission, we stand as proud Americans, cherishing our nation's symbol of unity, the Great American Flag.
Honest work, quality price, All City Transmission.
With Allegra, allergies don't hold us back. Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. And unlike Zyrtec, it won't make us drowsy, so you can live your greatness. And for kids, try Children's Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand.
Flu shots at CVS are pretty flex. Schedule one for you or the whole crew. Plus, they're free.
Really?
Healthier is getting a flu shot on your schedule. CVS. Healthier happens together.
Saturday, it's a Badger Cougar primetime showdown on ABC and Apple Valley News Now as Wisconsin visits Pullman for a battle with Washington State. The Badgers and the Cougars, Saturday starting at 4:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Here we go.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Next ET, we unlock our vault to spotlight Jennifer Aniston.
That's me.
Never before seen interviews that span 4 decades.
This does not happen.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, as we mark Labor Day, there's plenty of labor unrest across several industries. Hollywood writers and actors are striking, and the United Auto Workers is getting close to walking out as well, as talks with car makers show little progress. ABC's Morgan Norwood has more.
This Labor Day, less than 2 weeks remain before the United Auto Workers Union could hit the picket lines, possibly adding to what's already been a summer of strikes. 97% of UAW members voted to authorize a strike if a new deal isn't reached with Detroit's 3 automakers by September 14th.
We're fed up with seeing Big Three profits break the bank while we're breaking our backs.
The union is demanding higher wages, improved benefits, and cost of living wage bumps. All this as car manufacturers transition to producing more electric vehicles, which require fewer workers to assemble.
This is our time to take back what we're owed. Working together with the companies doesn't work for us.
President Biden is calling for a fair agreement, appointing a White House liaison between the union and automakers, hoping to help avert a strike.
Studios negotiate!
A strike in Detroit would only add to the recent wave of picket lines from the Heartland to Hollywood. More than 170,000 actors and writers have been striking for months. Writers are reportedly considering a new offer from the studios after more than 3 months of striking. According to Bloomberg News, the concessions include an agreement not to replace writers with AI. Now, video games are in their crosshairs as SAG-AFTRA prepares to vote on an actor strike against the gaming industry. And back in July, UPS workers narrowly avoided a work stoppage that would have affected 300,000 jobs. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Experts say a strike in the auto industry could cause a noticeable impact on the broader U.S. economy, as the industry makes up about 3% of the country's gross domestic product. Coming up, a tragic scene in Seattle after 4 people were found dead in a reported shooting and house fire. Folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. That's coming up next on Good Morning Northwest.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation.
Bothwell and Hamill.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. We're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. One of our favorite dishes here is the Keto Bowl. It's loaded with delicious vegetables such as squash, zucchini, broccoli, and then you get to pick your protein, such as smoked Polish sausage, chicken, shrimp, or steak. Another favorite dish we have here is our meatball sub. You have to try this. It is delicious. We love to get to know each customer, and we want you to feel like family when you're here. We can't wait to see you at the Village Bistro.
Craving an action-packed stack of game-changing, meaty, cheesy sauciness? Taco Time's Taco Cheeseburger. You're welcome. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
What is a leader? Someone who has backbone, resilience, determination to put a stake in the ground and get their hands a little dirty. Arrow Construction Supply has been the Northwest's leading provider of asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. From homeowner do-it-yourself to large commercial projects, we have everything for sale or rent to get the job done. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply, leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to, Labor Day. And folks, hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you were able to get outside and enjoy. And hopefully you have today off. If not, let me get you ready for your day. And we have a slow start to the morning as sunrise is now around 6:20 as we're getting darker and darker later and later in our morning hours, but still a fine day is ahead. Mostly sunny conditions, mostly clear conditions are above us. And we're going to see mostly sunny skies today, though a little bit more cloud coverage maybe early for the mid-Columbia. But as we see our morning and our afternoon continue, just beautiful conditions. That's going to continue into our Tuesday, into our Wednesday. We're looking at, again, about mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for the next couple of days at least. And it looks like we're going to be staying dry into our weekend. Also, we are seeing a little bit of shower activity that we saw over the weekend. That has definitely moved off into the east and away as we're looking at a very calm and very kind of predictable weather pattern for the week ahead. So current temperatures slowly starting to cool down all the way from 67 to 55, and we do expect our overnight lows to start to dip as we're moving along in our week. Now today we are looking again about 10 or so degrees below our average for this time of year, and we're just going to slowly build up towards our weekend, getting right at our average. But for yet another week we're going to be routinely below our average for this time of year, which for the Tri-Cities is 86. So for all of our areas, mid to lower 80s, if not upper 70s. So staying cooler, but still very comfortable conditions are on the way. Now winds are going to be a factor today, especially for the mid-Columbia and the Blues. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds at times. Just around 5 to 10, maybe a little past that for the Yakima Valley area. So a little bit of blustery conditions today. And we're going to be seeing winds slowing down tomorrow and mostly just becoming not a real factor as we head into our work week and our next weekend coming up. So folks, very calm conditions are on the way. Today is definitely our breeziest, and we're seeing those winds continue from the southwest or from the west. That continues to keep smoke out of our areas. If we see any, it'll be very nominal. Also, breathing issues. Allergy forecast looking very good. We've really been good allergy-wise all summer. Trees at the moderate zone. Other than that, looking good. Chenopod's and composites are our allergens of the day. So pretty much in the 70s today, 78 for Yakima, 72 for Ellensburg. Our lone 80 is Hanford, 80 degrees, mid to upper 70s for the mid-Columbia, mid to lower 70s for the Blue Mountain region. And folks, for the next 7 days, again, we're staying cool, staying dry though, and just beautiful conditions on the way. Upper 70s, mid to lower 80s for the week ahead for Yakima. And again, folks, overnight lows mid to lower 50s as we are getting cooler in our overnight period. For the Tri-Cities area, upper 70s, lower to mid 80s as well. Again, folks, a little bit of a spike on our Saturday. But folks, look at all the beauty we have in store. Also, a very nice Labor Day is on the way. Again, if you have today off or not, still hope you get outside and enjoy it. Again, mild conditions for the week ahead, below our averages. But still, folks, a fine holiday is ahead.
2 adults and 2 children are dead after a reported shooting and house fire in a Seattle neighborhood. Julie Calhoun has the story.
Just before 9 this morning, people who live near 48th and Whitman woke up to smoke and flames.
The flames looked like they were man-made or, had an accelerant in there, and that they were huge flames. I was standing on the porch and even that was almost too hot.
Neighbors say Seattle police and fire got there fast. Police responding to a reported shooting. When they got there,
the house in question is now on fire.
Found the home engulfed in flames. Once the fire was knocked down, firefighters then made a tragic discovery.
A deceased person at the rear of the structure, an infant that was deceased, and a child that was deceased, along with the dog.
The sole survivor, an 11-year-old girl who managed to escape.
Had dinner over there a couple times.
Richard Arnhold knew the family.
One of the people that died was like a 2-month-old baby. So
the news of what happened, too hard to put into words.
That's awful.
That is true.
Homicide detectives on scene for more than 8 hours working to gather evidence. A scene that was shocking for people like Rami Shoker, who walks by the home every day.
Yeah, we saw kids playing. I typically see like a little pit bull in the yard playing, and it usually barks at my dog. Yeah, yesterday it was pretty noticeable because they don't play outside too often.
And something that will leave a lasting impact.
It's pretty shocking and really sad. I think that it's probably going to be remembered in the neighborhood because it's kind of a tight-knit community.
It's still unclear what caused the fire, and the medical examiner is looking into how the 4 people died. The search for a man law enforcement considers extremely dangerous has ended. The ABC News affiliate in Portland reports that authorities found Christopher Prey trapped in deep mud for 12 hours in North Portland. Photos tweeted by Portland Fire and Rescue show authorities pulling a person from a swampy-looking area. Prey had been in custody on several charges, including for alleged attempted murder. When we come back, 3 generations of women from one Wisconsin family are making this school year very special, as they're all attending the very same campus this year.
Queensgate Gardens thanks you all for the wonderful support that you've shown us throughout this incredible spring season. We are truly honored to have such amazing customers like you. Come on down for any last-minute summer planting and check out our amazing selection at our fruit stand.
Fred's has the latest in kitchen appliances from GE Cafe on sale.
With a variety of custom cafe colors and options, makes it easy to personalize your kitchen. Plus, get up to $500 in exclusive rebates.
And when it's time for cleanup, the GE Cafe dishwasher offers loading flexibility and a reversing wash arm to clean every inch of your dishes.
Get up to $2,000 in rebates in GE Cafe appliances.
Come in and see the great selection of cafe kitchen packages at Fred's.
Youth ride free with BFT. Check your student ID for the BFT logo. Show it to the driver and ride free. Don't have a BFT logo sticker on your ID? Ask your school how to get yours.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings, including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Hi, Jason Valentine for the Apple Valley News Now Great American Flag Swap. Bring your old tattered American flag to All City Transmission this Friday, and in exchange we'll give you a brand new flag as we celebrate America together.
At All City Transmission, we stand as proud Americans, cherishing our nation's symbol of unity, the Great American Flag.
Honest work, quality price, All City Transmission.
Smiling first can help someone find the courage to do the same.
There's 1 week left to shop our special Buy Mart membership savings book, packed with 16 pages of store-wide savings. Here in Central Washington, we've saturated your markets so non-members can see what they're missing. Join us now for a one-time $5 lifetime membership fee and get big savings. From pantry essentials to sporting goods to electronics and more. There's 1 week left to save at Buy Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Operation Best Friend. Good Morning Northwest, Wednesdays from Windermere Group 1.
All right, folks, let's head closer to home, and we are starting with a bit of cloud coverage in our morning hours, but that is going to be moving out. A very nice day is ahead, and again, folks, a pretty nice and mild Labor Day indeed. We are staying cool, though, around 10 to 5 degrees off of our average for this time of year. For our highs, 72 in Ellensburg, over in the beautiful Yakima Valley, mid to upper 70s, maybe an 80 or 2 in like Hanford area, but besides that, we're in the upper 70s to mid 70s for the Mid-Columbia. And heading over into the Blue Mountain region, look at our only 60 on the board. It is Boardman. Other than that, mid to lower 70s. A cool but mild Labor Day is ahead.
The first day of school is a big day for anybody, but one Wisconsin family this year is extra special.
That's because not one, not two, but 3 generations of one family will be attending the campus together this year. Taj Mahal reports.
It's kind of crazy.
3 generations, 1 college campus.
I'm so proud.
For Mia Carter and Samantha Malcheski, the first day of school at Carthage College was a family affair. This year, they'll be sharing the campus with their mom and grandma, who both decided to join the School of Business this year. Mom, Amy Malcheski, has worked at the college for years. She knew she wanted to pursue a degree of her own and got the idea for her mom, Christy Schwan, to join the same program.
I just feel really proud to be like watching my daughters grow up and become more mature and have new experiences, but then also to see my mom accomplish something that she's always wanted to, and then even to accomplish something that I've always wanted to myself. Like, I'm just like, I could probably burst. I'm so proud right now.
Following retirement, Christy says pursuing her master's is something she always wanted to do, and she's thrilled to share that experience with her daughter and granddaughters.
It's just fun to be able to see them here when I'm on campus.
The inspiration to dream big crosses all 3 of these generations.
My mom raised me, obviously, to face my fears, right? I always say, I think I'm afraid every day of my life, but I just do things anyway, and my mom taught me that.
It's just so amazing to look up to that. Like, that's literally what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be able to do whatever I want.
And while learning lessons herself this semester, Christy hopes to pass along a lesson of her own to her girls.
I want them to know that age is meaningless.
All 4 ladies say they're excited to share the school year together and maybe have a study date or 2. For now, reporting in Kenosha, I'm Taj Mahal, CBS 58 News.
Very sweet.
Very sweet. All 3 of them on campus at the same time.
I'm not sure I would have enjoyed my grandfather being on the same campus as me.
I am a little lucky to go to Pullman, WSU Pullman, and my grandma lives in Pullman, and my uncles, and so a lot of people kind of go to college maybe to get away from their family sometimes.